Hey guys, welcome to another Sick Boy Short. Today we're going to be talking about the beautiful organ that the female body creates called the placenta. I just listened to a really sweet Radiolab episode about placentas. I didn't know how remarkably cool they were until I listened to that episode. I sent it to you guys, told you to check it out. But before we get into that, check out this quick video of a placenta.
Of membranes. You can see here.
Super cool,
we are
right?
Opening them out.
I don't like this.
Are you okay with that, Jared?
No.
How does it make you feel?
Look, I don't know if I think we must have talked about this on the podcast, but like I have a bit of a problem with pregnancy.
Makes you shifty.
It makes me shifty. It's not I love a pregnant belly. I think it's actually like beautiful. And I think the act of giving birth is like really amazing, but I don't want to see the act.
But you're not watching the badass birth giver videos on Instagram like I am.
I most fucking
Badass.
certainly am not. And actually one time I opened my Instagram and someone got in there and followed a bunch of like natural birth hashtags and it ruined my fucking year. It makes me squirm. And I think, and I can trace it back. I can trace it back to a time in grade school, probably like grade 6, and it was a dark classroom. We had the TV wheeled in with a VHS, and there was a video played that was just a straight shot down the lens of spread legs and a baby plowing out of the vagina, and you know what? Maybe even the placenta. Also, gotta say, didn't realize the placenta was the fucking A, shape of a UFO, and B, the size of a fucking UFO.
Speaking of UFOs, I thought you were going to say that they wheeled in the TV cart and you watched Alien.
Now, how disappointed were you because we all know when we were kids, we're all, you guys are late 80s, I'm 90. When you had a TV wheeled in, your eyes they light up. You go, we're watching a movie.
Yeah.
And then they turned on the birth giving movie. Yeah. And Jared was like, oh no. Okay, so a few of the things that stood out to me and which what I love about these things that we do, these little shorts, is that they inform some conversations that we're inevitably going to have later on the podcast,
right.
Where we need to talk to somebody who's a specialist in autoimmune disorders, somebody who is a specialist in whatever the field is with placentas,
OBGYN probably,
and chat about what this does, because a few of the things that jumped out to me listening to this was that essentially was talking about how autoimmune disorders are like way more prevalent in females, and
interesting,
and because of that, so you get this, you get autoimmune disorders that are way more prevalent in females, and because female autoimmune systems are by and large stronger than male immune systems. Okay. So because the immune system is stronger, there's like an increased immune response in females that leads to a higher instance of immune systems attacking the host.
Right.
Okay. So that's one of the things.
And the crazy reason why their immune system is stronger is because it's been built that way to basically fight off the placenta, because the placenta actually doesn't share DNA with the host. The body sees it as a foreign invader.
It literally is like Alien.
It is. And it's growing.
Dude, and you know what? It actually kind of like, I mean, not to like get too far ahead of ourselves here, but it sort of looks like a face hugger. Like if you don't know what a face hugger is, this is a face hugger right here.
It's exactly
that kind of looks like a placenta.
Have you seen the new
wait, hold on.
Suicide-
Put
have you
up
seen the
a
new
face
Suicide
hugger and a
Squad?
placenta right here, like side by side, right there.
Same thing. It's the same picture.
It's the fucking same thing.
Have you seen the new Suicide Squad?
No, I haven't.
It's literally all about face huggers. So one, you've got females who have stronger immune systems, which unfortunately leads to higher instances of autoimmune disorders. Now that is, like you said, Brian, because when females get pregnant, they develop this foreign object, genetically foreign object in their body, the placenta. The body says, we need to attack that. The placenta knows this
What?
and down regulates the person's immune system so that it won't kill the placenta and so that it can help in growing a baby.
It's
So wait,
crazy.
I don't understand how that works. Like, how does the placenta not share the same DNA as the mother? Because the baby does, right?
Well, half.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, because it's somebody else's DNA who
Right.
helped
Yeah,
make
yeah,
that.
And
right.
there
right.
is-
So is the placenta the other half? Like always, the other half's DNA?
I don't know what it's
No,
DNA is, but
no, it's completely
it's just
foreign.
totally, yeah.
It's not made up
It doesn't
of the
share
mother
any.
or the father DNA. And what it does
fuck?
is because the baby is, and I can't remember if this is also in that same Radiolab episode or if it was the one that played right afterwards. They sort of blurred together for me. But essentially, the baby is also slightly foreign because it carries the father's DNA.
Right.
And because it carries the father's DNA, the mother's body also sees the baby or the embryo as a potential threat. The placenta aids in telling the mother's immune system to not attack the embryo and kill
It's
the
like
baby.
back off.
How
Okay.
did we get here?
Now this is
like how did we make it this far?
it is insane. Now this is this is a crazy piece of evolution where so right at the beginning we said females on average have better immune systems than males, okay? Part of the reason that females have evolved to have better immune systems is because they've evolved to account for pregnancy where the immune system is down regulated. So you basically get females better immune system, males worse. But when females become pregnant, it down regulates their immune system. So it accounts for this and basically evens out male female immune system function. So females have evolved to account for having a worse immune system during pregnancy.
It's crazy.
Jesus
but
Christ.
that heightened immune system also is what leads to what Taylor spoke about at the beginning, a heightened risk or instance of autoimmune disorders.
Right.
And the crazy thing is that when it down regulates the immune system during pregnancy, it actually reduces symptoms of people who experience autoimmune disorders. So it was 80% of people people who are living with MS when they're pregnant experience reduced or no symptoms of multiple sclerosis.
Yeah, and they
which
talked
is fucking
about
crazy.
And they talked about how because the symptoms, the reduction of symptoms is so dramatic for some people, they basically
Crave being pregnant.
seek out being
I get it.
perpetually pregnant.
Yo, if I could get pregnant and it would like reduce and get rid of my CF,
right?
A, I would do that for that, and B, I would do it because everyone loves helping out a pregnant woman.
They really
Yeah.
do.
Like
Plus
you
that
see someone
glow.
pregnant, it's like, yo, let them park in the better spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like help carry their groceries. Like, rub their feet.
yeah.
Like all, it's. I
After
mean, it
you-
looks like
after
it's
you-
the best life.
After you ask them if you can rub their feet.
Yeah.
Of course.
So essentially what this does to us three dummies is it tells us we need to talk to somebody about
Yeah.
this. Somebody who knows way more about this. Thank you, Radiolab, for tuning us into some of this shit. If you've never listened to Radiolab before, go check it out. It's
They're
incredible.
rather new podcast.
It's an incredible science podcast on, ranging the whole gamut of scientific sort of like exploration and gives it in a really digestible way. So a big shout out to Radiolab. But essentially, this is our call to action for us. Get somebody on the podcast, dive into this further and learn more about what this does for the immune system, the placenta, pregnancy, evolution. Like there's so many little topics in here to cover.
It's really crazy. And honestly, I have to admit, I didn't even know that the placenta was a thing up until like 2 years ago, which is really embarrassing. But I feel like a lot of people don't know about that. And
I've been trying to avoid that information for 33 years.
you have to give birth to the placenta after you give birth to the baby, and it's called an afterbirth.
Wow,
It's
Here's
crazy.
here's what people don't know about placentas and about birth giving that just makes it way easier to do. and this is a secret, a trade secret that no one really knows about. If you go to our YouTube channel and you subscribe to the channel, and you hit the like button on this video and you hit the bell icon that gives you notifications when all the new video comes up, it actually makes going through the process of birth 30% easier, specifically for our Sick Boy YouTube channel. And that was also covered in the Radiolab episode, but we didn't really want to go into that too much, but so go and do that. And if you're about to give birth, then easier travels.
Eat up those parking spots, you know what I'm saying?
The link is below for anybody who wants to check out that Radiolab episode. And as Taylor mentioned, like, subscribe, do all those things. Leave a comment and let us know what topic you want us to cover next, and we'll see you next time.
Adios.